Good morning. Listen, I just got in from planting those amaryllis bulbs that y'all saw the other day that I did a live on, and I got them all planted, and it was from a guy, and he took all those bulbs down to Candy Duke's, the place I'd like to buy plants, and he left them there for me, and I just got through planting them. They're beautiful. Listen, on your amaryllis bulbs or any other kind of bulbs that you might have, if you live in the South and the directions say to plant them 6 inches deep, do not do that. Because if you do, you will never see a bloom. Let me tell you. Because we don't get that cold, and they just won't work. Now, if you're in the north, you've got to plant them deep because of the freezing snow and all the ground. Y'all, when I was out there planting, I got in some poison oak, or poison ivy. I think it was poison ivy. Poison oak has a bigger leaf on it than poison oak does. I mean, poison oak has the biggest leaf. Poison ivy is smaller leaf, but it all has 3 leaves. So I'm in here washing my arms really good. That's the only place that I think that if I got any of that juice on it, that's where it's from. I'm washing my hands and arms in amishfarmsoap. I use it all the time. I've got it in the bathroom. I got it in here. I buy this bag. This is the one I get right here. See the colors in it? They don't mean anything. I think he just puts it in there and make it pretty. He's enjoying his new grandbaby, and he was so excited that y'all congratulated him on his new grandbaby. Steve did. That's his name, Steve. I call him the soap man. Anyway, I ate a banana for breakfast. I put the banana peel in some water. I'm going to let it soak in there a while, and I'm going to pour this whole thing on my roses. They say they like it. I don't know whether they like it or not. And I'm going to show y'all what I do with my leftover biscuits. All right, here are my leftover biscuits. Right here. All of these others were eaten, but everybody couldn't eat all of them because I had a lot of other food. So they just couldn't. So anyway, I had gravy and all that stuff. So here's the leftover biscuits, and I'm going to show y'all what to do with it, and it's going to turn out like this. This is how it's going to turn out. You won't get to see the ending of me doing it, and the reason being that it takes a long time to cook them because I've got it set on 325. You just barely turn it on. But you split your biscuit in half, and then you put olive oil on it. Now, you're going to be tempted to put garlic and paprika and all that other stuff on it. Don't. I've done it before, and it doesn't taste as good. You want it about this brown. And listen. I want you to listen. This is so good with coffee. It's so good with salad. Instead of a cracker, you eat this with your stuff. And it's also really good with spaghetti. So come over here and let me show you how to do it. Y'all, my light had turned messed up. I got somebody coming over here to help me. All you do is take your biscuits on the pan that you cooked them on. It'll be fine. Break you off a biscuit. That's the biscuit right there. See there? They were delicious. And I cut it in half. Or split it in half, I should say. Like that. Okay? Put it on, and if you drop any off, put it on there. That's a ready-made crouton. So all you do is just open them up like this. Put them on your pan. Do not throw a biscuit away. This is a good thing to do with it. You also can make biscuit pudding. That's what you can do. But now these White Lily biscuits cannot be beat, I'm telling you. So here we go. This is what I do. Now y'all know my William is the one that named them. And he'll say, Big Mom, will you make some Hard Rock biscuits out of those leftover biscuits? I said, I sure will. And then when Andre came and Carol and Pam this weekend, she asked for them. Andre did. As a matter of fact, when she left, that's all I had left. She got her a paper towel and put her some in it. I don't know how many she put because I didn't watch. I said, you can have them all, but she didn't take them all. She left me a few. And they're over there. Anyway, take your olive oil. You got your biscuits here. Like that. And you just do this all over. All right, let me get it going. And try to put it on every one. And don't skimp on it. I mean, you know, olive oil's good for you. So we're going to take this olive oil. You just put it on every little biscuit like that. All right, that's a plenty. Like that. And you're going to pop this into a very slow oven. Like 325 or 300. No higher than that. And you're going to put them in your oven. And do whatever you want to do during the day. Because it's going to be a while. It's going to take a while. Now, I say take a while. I don't know how long it's going to take. I never did measure it. I never did. So, but as a result, what you're going to get are these. I'm going to eat the rest of these this morning. You hear them? They're hard. They're crunchy. They're Hard Rock biscuits. That's what they're called. See? It's like and that yellow part there's hard too. It looks like it's soft, but it's not. And they will last for months if nobody eats them. I've got mine in this candy dish, but you can put it in a jar with a lid. Let me show you what I do. Let me go get this. Here's a big jar right here that I have. I keep it on my buffet that I might put the Hard Rock biscuits in. Right now I got tea cakes in it. Here are my tea cakes. They're real crunchy and good. I don't give out that recipe. That's my only secret recipe. I don't give it out. I got a good one. It's the best. I had 2 of those for breakfast this morning. So, you can have a tea cake. You can have a Hard Rock biscuit. I love them. I'm going to let those cook, and they'll be so good. Andre called a while ago, and she said, we got another hurricane coming. I said, you're kidding. I didn't know that. She said, we should know something by Friday. Like whether it's going to come into the Gulf or not. My town, Andalusia, Alabama, is in Covington County. And it is on the very bottom of the state. In Covington County. I'm only 75 miles from the Gulf of Mexico. So when a hurricane comes up that Gulf, if it hits Alabama or the panhandle of Florida, I get it. We've had some bad ones here at my house. So, I'm going to go. Y'all remember what soap I use. The bars are huge. They're huge. They last forever. They got bentonite clay in them, which is a detox. It's all natural, no chemicals in it. Remember, your skin is your largest organ, and whatever goes on it, whatever you put on your skin goes into your body. It absorbs into your body. So what are you putting on your skin? Have you read the ingredients of whatever you're using, soap or shampoo or whatever it is? Have you read them? You need to. I kind of worry about our young women and men of today. And the reason I do is so many of them are having weird things happening to their bodies and to their cancers and weird diseases, and they're too young and too healthy. And I don't know why they're getting it. I don't know. It's just be my guess or your guess. But I feel like, but I don't know. I just feel like that it's chemicals in our products that we're using. And I feel like it's got something to do with plastic and the residue from plastic that's on plastic bottles or anything plastic. I don't use plastic. I mean, this is in plastic, but I'm going to wash it off. But in other words, I use a real plate. I don't use paper plates because those white paper plates, they've been bleached and painted. And I don't use paper plates unless I'm on a picnic, and that's rare. I use real plates, real glass plates. Well, I use those, but you know what I use. And I use cloth napkins. Make sure somebody wrote in and said, my napkin wrinkles so bad, I don't want to use them because they wrinkle so bad I don't want to iron them. I don't iron these. These are all cotton. And I just take them right out of the dryer, fold them up real quick, and put them over there on my napkin thing. And this is what I use for my napkin, right here. And I always do. I use cloth all the time. And when it gets dirty, I just throw it in the wash with everything else. All my dish towels and all that stuff. Think of the money I've saved. Think of it. I mean, I saved a lot because I don't buy paper plates. I don't buy paper napkins. I do buy paper towels, but I use them sparingly. I use them when I'm frying something to put the food on. I didn't used to use that. I used those paper bags from the grocery store to put my fried food on. But they don't have them anymore. Everything's plastic bags. So there you go. Anyway, y'all, check out this. I'm gonna put you a link in there. Check it out because it is natural and I know it's good for us. Feed your roses some banana water. I'm gonna pour it on my rose. Make you some Hard Rock biscuits. Here's my mother of a million plant. And those little things right there, those are little new plants that come out on the leaf. And you just pull one off like that. And you just drop it down here in your dirt, which I've already been dropping some. Look at those. They're already growing. You don't have to plant it. You just drop it. And Andre gave me this plant. And there's Mother's plant, which has got a yellow leaf on it. I need to get that off. Somebody gave me this bulldog since Andalusias are bulldogs. I just keep him in my plant. And this old trough right here belonged to George's granddaddy. Or great-granddaddy, I should say. And it was in the barn, and I got it. And I keep straw in it, and I keep beautiful pine cones from our trees in it. I've got some that are bigger than others. Like that one right there, that's huge. Look at that thing. Look at that, how big. And over here, I've got my plants in this little thing. My hanging plants. Then over here, that painting up there was painted by one of my followers. And they gave it to me. Isn't it beautiful? I mean, the people are so talented. And I keep this out here on my porch, and I've enjoyed it. Let me see if I can read what the name is. Gail Jamin. Jaynen, Jamin. And then there's a leather leaf type fern. And then that birdhouse right there was made by one of my followers. And I've got these tickles hanging up there with it, or in it. That's what used to go on old whales. I've got it on the little table. Anyway, here are my 2 chairs that we can sit in. And there's my little pumpkin I've got. I've got him sitting on the churn. He's a clay pumpkin. He's not real. And then I've got this plant that stays out here on my porch all the time, and I leave my light on all the time. There's my bird houses and a big old rocker. That rocker, George gave it to me one time for Christmas. It's in bad shape right now. But it's called a Paul Bunyan. And I mean, when you sit in it, it rocks back so far. There's another birdhouse I have. I painted this platter years and years and years ago. It's a metal platter that I use outside when I'm serving out here. Y'all may have seen me hang these windows. I got up there and hung them myself. And here's my little fall arrangement right here on the table. And let's see. Here's another birdhouse over here. And here's my not begonias. Heck, I can't even think what you call them. Begonia? Is it an angel hair begonia? Y'all help me out with that. There is my fish tank down there. All those plants that are in it. And see my water. One of the plants are blooming. Y'all see that purple bloom? Let me get you in there a little bit. See that pretty bloom on there? Look at that. Anyway, my fish are in there. They eat mosquito larvae for me. So I don't have mosquitoes. I very rarely see a mosquito out here, and I never see a housefly. All right, so, and here is a begonia that one of you sent me. It wasn't 2 inches tall, and I planted it in here. And then Hannah gave me that one. And I've got some little ones coming up in here, down in there. I saw them. I'm going to give Isabella one. She's trying to get some plants for her little new house. Here is that mother of a million that I rooted from that big plant over there. See all these little plants? I mean, it's wonderful, y'all. It is such a healthy plant. And this one right here, let me get over here and I'll show you. This one right here, I call her a naked lady plant. I don't really know the name of it. I think it's stick plant. I'm not positive. But see how it'll get 2 little leaves right there on the very top? That's all it ever gets. And then that leaf will make one stem, and the other leaf will make another stem. So, and this one I call the devil's walking stick because he's crooked, just like he is. It's a big plant, though. Look at that. And somebody gave me this. Y'all might want to make you one of these. I think it's so cute. They took a porch spindle thing, and they stuck a pole down at the bottom of it, and you just stick that down in your plant. And it looks so cute. Let me put it back in there where I had it. I've got it in this plant right there. All right. But let me say this. Look, y'all, I've made me a rainbow. Do you see it? Good morning, the sun's coming through, and I was watering my flowers. See the indigo and the yellow and the orange, the red. Y'all see it? It's gorgeous. I made me a rainbow. I love it. See if I can make one over here. Yes, look at that. Look at that. With an old water hose, I made me something beautiful today. A beautiful rainbow.